Dotted across the fields surrounding Gaza, Israel's military is setting up camps. Should the order come for a ground invasion, then it's from these sites the army will launch its assault. But now, diplomatic pressure is building to try and head off such a scenario.
The United Kingdom has three objectives: to secure a ceasefire, to alleviate humanitarian suffering, and to keep alive the prospects for peace negotiations, which are the only hope of breaking this cycle of violence and devastation once and for all.
36,000 Israeli reservists have now been told to report for duty. Preparations are gathering momentum. Some sort of international mediation seems to be the only way to stop the hostilities.
Who began the war must stop the war. Who began the killing must stop the killing. So finally we are the victim of this war, the victim of the double standard from Americans and some Europe's countries whom support this massacre from the occupation against us. So finally we are the victim defending themselves.
Because Hamas has said that they're not willing to stop what they're doing. Their aim is to destroy Israel. This is part of their charter, this is their goal. And all the money that they've been receiving from their friends in the Arab world, in the EU, etc., has been going, unfortunately, into bombs and missiles instead of into education and health and things that could be very useful for the people in Gaza.
Israel's military campaign against Hamas has relied almost totally on airstrikes. Should combat troops go in, there are likely to be many more dead and injured, and not just amongst Palestinians who live in Gaza. Israel's military is going to be much more exposed on the ground than it is in the air. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, on the Israel-Gaza border.